Yes, sir.
I think there is nothing difficult in this definition of anagrams. It's very easy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like the words, the letters in words are jumbled up, and you rearrange them to make a new word. Like sword, SWORD, will be changed into, after rearranging the spellings, it will become words. Okay, and all the letters must be used in the new word. So words. So sword is an anagram of words. Now he has given you some words over here, and he's asking you to rearrange the spellings in them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 10, 10 words. And he's asking you to make new words. Take 2 minutes and do it. Rearrange the spellings in these words and make new words out of them. Okay? Do it now. Be quick. Hurry up, boys.
Sir,
Yeah?
in the question, it's the words are written separately, so we have to make separate words,
No, no, no.
right?
It's not compulsory. You can make one word.
Okay.
Like, let me tell you, for example, ever and ice, two words are there. You will rearrange all the spellings of both words and make
Receive.
one word. Hurry up, boys, hurry up. तो किसे तो नहीं है. Complete and raise your hand once done.
Sir,
Yeah?
do we have to use all the letter or some?
All the letters. No.
Okay.
All the letters must be used. You cannot miss any letter. No one could complete it. Ahmed Nawaz. Okay, boys, Ahmed Nawaz will discuss the answers and the words, and you will check if your answers are correct or wrong, and make the corrections. Okay? Yes, Ahmed Beta.
Yes, sir. Sir, first one is ever ice. Sir, receive.
Yeah, spell the word also.
RECIVE. Receive.
RECEIVE. Very good.
And then, sir, of scout unit will be continuous.
Where is Scout? No.
CONTINIOUS.
Okay. Yes. Scout unit is continuous.
And then, sir, repeat as will be separate. SEPARATE.
Separate. Repeat as is separate.
And
Then
then eel pop will be people.
eel pop
PEOPLE.
is people. PEOPLE. Next.
Then, sir, scene cry will be scenery.
Very good. Spell it.
SCENERY.
Very good. The next one.
And then appraise will be disappear. DISAPPEAR. Disappear.
Very good. Next.
And then its entering will be interesting.
Interesting. Very good.
INTERESTING. Interesting.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And then
Next.
airing yam will be imaginary.
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 Excellent. The
And
next
then
one.
I voices hums will be mischievous.
Mischievous.
Mischievous. MISCHIEVOUS.
Very good.
And then find diet will be definite. DEFINITE.
Wonderful. That's it. So you got all the words: receive, people, interesting, mischievous, continuous, scenery, imaginary, definite, separate, and disappear. Okay. So all the boys got them? Book page number 91. This question has been solved, right?
Yes, sir, got it.
Yes, got it.
Anyone who did not get any word from here? Okay. Move to page number 93. Page number 93. There is
Sir,
yes?
I have a question about this one.
Yeah, what is it?
Sir, it's interning. What will be its entering?
It's entering, right? Interesting.
Yes. So, sir, so where will be the apostrophe go?
Apostrophe is not a letter, right? We are
Okay.
rearranging the letters, my dear.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Page number 93. The topic is developing your language, words that sound hard and powerful. Let me tell you, like, I'll give you a little explanation, you'll get them, and that's it. Like, we need to discuss it only, and you will hear it. I can ask you a question about it. Hard words. Some words are very soft words, and some words are very hard words. And in this topic, we need to learn how to recognize the hard words. Okay? You know that when we pronounce a word, any word, one of the letters, one of the letters from the in the word, one of the letters is stressed always. We pay stress on it. We use stress on that letter. For example, take this word stress. R is being stressed in this word stress. Stress, R. Okay, you will be saying that letter while pronouncing the word. The letter that is stressed is said aloud. You say it loudly. Okay, and you use more power while pronouncing the word. And when you reach that word during the pronunciation, you say that word more loudly. Stress, appear. Okay, try to say it under lips. Appear, appear. You will feel as the letter P is being stressed. You are putting stress on the letter P while pronouncing. Appear, appear. Like that is the peak point of pronunciation. Like your voice reaches at the peak when you come to P when you pronounce appear. Appear. You're stressing, you're putting stress on, you're stressing on it. Okay, so the letter that is stressed is called the hard letter. Okay, when a hard letter in a word is stressed, such that word is called a hard word. When a soft letter like E, S, O, these are soft letters, okay, but forget about them. But when a hard letter is stressed, okay, you say that when you find such words, you say that this word is a hard word or powerful word. In the explanation which he has given over here, he says, look again at the words in the word cloud. Most of them have the letters T and S. Say these letters aloud with as much emphasis as you can. On the previous page, page number 92, on the top right corner, there is a word cloud having 6 words in it. Destroyed, strands, races, strapped, rushing, and trudge. He says first thing he is telling us about these words is that all of them are carrying R in it. The letter R produces a raw sound. Like D capital, the letter D pronounces a da sound. S pronounces a sa sound. G pronounces a ga sound or ja sound. Okay, P pronounces pa sound and B pronounces ba sound. Similarly, R pronounces ra sound, creates ra sound. Okay, so he says that in all these 6 letters in the word cloud, we have R, like ra sound is being used in it. Then it says all of the words in the word cloud have an R sound, ra sound. Say this several times with a roaring sound. And if possible, roll the R sound. Roll means r, like this. R. Okay, look at this. I will pronounce them. Destroyed, strands. In strands, you can roll R sound, but in destroyed, you cannot. Races. In races, you can roll sound. Races. Strapped, rushing, trudge. Okay, like you will focus on R and raw sound. Try to pronounce them under lips. Destroyed, strained, races, strapped, rush, trudge. So raw sound is being pronounced, and raw sound in all of them is being stressed over here. And raw sound is a hard letter. So these all words are hard and powerful words. Okay, that's why they are all are powerful and hard words. Now he says now practice saying D, P, SH, CH, B, and BL. These are sounds. Da, pa, sha, cha, ba, and BL. By reading this tongue twister aloud, say it slowly at first, then as quickly as you dare. To sit in solemn silence in a dull, dark dock, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. Okay, big black block. So he is using some, like all of these sounds, like da sound is used in dull, dark dock. Pa sound is used in pestilential prison. Then sha sound is being used in short, sharp shock. Cha sound is being used in cheap, chippy chopper. Ba sound is being used in big black block, and BL is also used in black and block. So these all words are hard and powerful words. Okay, because they are carrying these strong letters in them, like the letters which are being stressed while pronouncing them, while pronouncing the words. Okay, so when you stress on the words, okay, on strong letters while pronouncing a word, such words are called strong, hard, and powerful words. Okay, that's it, and that is the only thing which we needed to discuss over here, and we have done it. Now, after, I hope you got this. Everyone has got it. Boys, did you get this? Hard words, hard and powerful words.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the next thing which we are supposed to do is, uh, 1 minute. Open workbook page number 46 and check if we have done it or not. Workbook page number 46. Every student will open the workbook page number 46 and tell me if he has done it individually or not.
No, sir.
Raise your hand if
No,
you have
sir.
done it. Raise your hand if you have done it.
No, sir.
Boys, have you done it?
No, sir. No, sir.
You have not done it. This page number 46
No,
of
sir.
the workbook, not book. Workbook page number 46.
No, sir.
Sir, can we do it now?
Okay, do it now then. Do it now. Quickly, it's not difficult. It's easy to do.
This point, for example, 0.1 means it's a point of hundredths place, sorry, tenths place, because 1 is in tenths place. 0.01 means it's a point of hundredths place. 0.001 means it's a point of thousands place. Only 1 means it's a point of ones place. 10 means it's a point of
Ahmed
tens.
Alam, mute your mic.
Sir, I finished the scrambling.
Okay, raise your hand.
Sir, I've done the whole page.
Raise your hands, boys. Okay, Ahmed Alam.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We know that, I hope that you have found all the words in question number one in the grid.
Yes, sir, I've done.
In the grid, you have found all the words: sledges, latitude, eternal, thoughts, surely, drift, excess, profound, crystal, and solitude. Okay, we will move to the questions. There are 5 questions. The first one has been done by him. You will do from question number 2 to question number 5. Everyone is supposed to check their answers. If you have not done it, you can write the answers during discussions. Yes, Ahmed.
Which word is a verb meaning to move very slowly? Drift. Which
Drift.
word is an adverb?
Yes.
Surely. Which
Again.
word is vehicles designed? Yes.
Number three again.
Which word is an adverb? Surely.
Surely. Spell it.
Yes. Surely.
No.
Surely.
Yeah. ELY. ELY. Yes, exactly. Okay.
Which word describes vehicles designed to travel over snow and ice? Sledges.
Sledges. Spell it.
Sledges.
Very good. And the
Which
last one.
describes a line through the center of a spinning object. What is the spinning object referring to in drifting? Axis.
And
What is the spinning object referred to in drifting?
yes,
I couldn't find this.
is there any other student who can tell me the answer of this question? What does it refer to?
Latitude.
All right.
Not latitude.
So the first one here is
Basically, the first, there are two parts of it. Which object describes a line through the center of a spinning object? This is the first one. You're right, it is axis. AXIS. But the second part, what is the spinning object referring to in drifting? Spinning object, it is Earth. The Earth. Earth is the spinning object that is being referred by this drifting. Okay, Earth.
Okay.
Or the world.
436.
Okay, sir.
ARTH, the Earth. Okay, so
But
okay.
sir,
Now
the Earth is not in the options.
it's not important that you find the word Earth over here. He's not asking you. He's just asking a general question. He's
Okay,
not
sir.
asking you to find the word from there. Okay. And
Okay, sir.
moreover, the first word is over there, so the second is being found out. You can find it in the poem. Okay, he's asking about the poem. Now move to page number 47 of workbook. The next page. Noor, can you read it?
Yes, sir. Creative writing. In the recording, you heard about some students who had to go to school, making their way across a perilous bridge over a dangerous river. Imagine that you lived in the village that was cut off, and this is the first time you have to cross the bridge with your friends. Write about the experience. How did you feel as you began the crossing? What happened, and how did you feel when you got to the other side?
Okay. Now you have not heard any kind of recording, but the later part of this question is that you need to sense out the situation. You need to imagine the situation. Okay, so you will imagine as this situation is in front of you, like uh, making their way across a no, imagine that you lived in the village that was cut off, and this is the first time you have to cross the bridge with your friends. Okay, and write about the experience. How did you feel as you began the crossing? Like you are going to school. Okay, you are going to school and you are going to cross the bridge over the river for the first time. Okay, and it is a perilous bridge. You can see the bridge in the picture. Okay, you can observe it, the situation and what is over there, and you can make a story and write about the experience. How did you feel as you began the crossing? What happened? And how did you feel when you got to the other side? Now, the length of this creative writing depends on the requirement of the question. He is asking to write many things, many situations, like the experience, your experience of feeling when you began to cross the bridge, then what happened while crossing the bridge, and how did you feel when you got to the other side of it. So you will write about all these three states, and that's it. Okay, you write it like shortly. You write it in like 10 sentences, in 20 sentences. You can complete the requirement of these three parts. It's up to you. Okay, so the word limit, it depends upon you and your imagination and thinking. Okay, and you will write it, and we will discuss this tomorrow, inshallah, in class. Is that clear?
Sir, can you
Yes.
repeat what we have to write?
You will download the recording now.